What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Haven't done a live like this on YouTube in a while. However, I'm going to be doing these more regularly as it's more natural to me. It's easier for me to create. So just want to give a quick shout out to the Built from Pain movement. That's the movement that I personally run, and I hold you to the most and highest level of accountability. And it's for men only. But besides that, today I wanted to talk about overcoming anything and everything because I'm going through a portion of my life where the only thing that calls is evolve. That's the only thing that calls my name, evolve. And if I could just make the video actually to only be for 1 second, that would be the answer to the title of the video: how to overcome anything and everything, evolve, evolution. You see, we stand today as humans and we continue to advance in technology or whatever the case is that we are evolving in, right? Technology, lifestyle, financially, resources, right? Being able to accomplish things that we weren't able to accomplish before, like going into space, exploring certain parts of the world where we haven't been able to explore because of the technology that we have. So all of these things give you an insight as to how problems got resolved and how the solution came to be. And all it literally points to is evolution. So when you are going through a certain thing, I lost my fucking voice yesterday, but that's why it sounds like a little raspy. But when you're going through any challenges in life, right, and you're pushing through and you're breaking through, understand that two things are going to happen. You're either going to break and be like, fuck, I'm not going to be able to do this and that. Be sad, cry about it, and just not do anything about it. Or you can become the person that you need to be to save yourself and continue to push yourself to a new level. Now, here's how that looks like. Say a problem presents itself, right? And whether it's money, you need $5,000 because you got to pay some shit off that came through, or whatever the case is, right? Or you want to buy the car, or you want to buy the house, or whatever the case is. You want to put yourself in a better financial situation. You want to attract more women. You want to, whatever it is that you are going through as a man or a woman, right? It doesn't matter. Now what you have to do is you have to put yourself in the position of the person that has what it is that you want. That's the key. Once you put yourself in the position of the person that has what it is that you want, now the only thing that's left is for you to continue to play the role. And this is where people fuck up. People think that they could just get what they want to manifest without being able to play the role. And that's not going to work. You will manifest what it is that you're going to manifest. Look at your life right now. Take a quick assessment of what you have in your life. Now, once you took down and are holding yourself accountable to the possessions that you have, the mindset that you have, how you view the world, now I want you to understand that everything that you have materially and everything that is happening externally, how people talk to you, how you move, all of these things are manifested based on your character. All of these things are manifested based on your character. So if you say to yourself, well, this is what a lot of people do, right? They tap into the victim mentality and they say, God, why me? Why do I deserve this? Why couldn't it be him, right? No, it doesn't work like that. You as an individual has been computing specific patterns into the universe so that you are now manifesting the things that you have, right? Whereas, for example, like before, I used to live with my parents, made less than $30,000 a year, right? Had a fucked up car, Honda Civic that, always dripped every time it fucking rained, trunk never closed, AC didn't work, broke down multiple times on the road. That was my life before. Now what? I got a new apartment, right? I drive a brand new Audi, right? And now I'm elevating in my business, make over 6 figures, have multiple businesses. How was I able to manifest these things, right? And I'm not saying these things to brag. All I'm saying is that I had to elevate. my character. Okay, if you're watching this, I want you to pay attention to my communication in this video and go back to the videos that I made previously. Go back to the first video I've ever made. And I want you to measure my confidence. I want you to measure my voice. I want you to measure in the way that I speak, my conviction. And I want you to also look at the environment where it was recorded. And you will see exactly what it is that I'm talking about. You see, a lot of people talk, and this is the next part that I want to get into real quickly. And I don't want to make this video too long. But the next part is that people talk a lot of shit, right? And people may even show up to a video like this. They may criticize, or they may not criticize. They may actually genuinely want to learn and improve their lives. However, when they take in the data that I'm giving them, they don't use it to better themselves and better their situation. Instead, they stay in idle mode and they continue to take notes, learn, or whatever the case is, but never take fucking action. You have to be able to take action. For you to create a different reality, you have to be in a different reality. You have to manifest that reality through pure fucking will and action and dedication. That is how you're going to be able to break through, right? So at the end of the day, ask yourself, what is it that you're not doing? What is it that you're not doing? And why is it that you don't have what it is that you want? Okay. Now that you've asked yourself these questions, ask yourself, what is it that I have to do to be able to manifest the things that I want? Right? And that's what this is the kind of shit that we talk about in the Built from Pain movement. Because of this specifically, this is how people get results. Now, when you're continuously causing yourself into the life that you want to live, into the life that you're going to create, now everything is just starting to mold and take position into the reality that you're creating. So I want you to now consistently, when anything comes your way, right, ask yourself, the person that I am today, right, if it's something that could possibly break you, let's say a problem comes in that could possibly break you, business fucking plummets, right, family member dies, whatever the case is, ask yourself, who do I have to become to overcome this shit? How would this person react right now if he was in this situation? How would he think? How would he communicate? How would he move? How would he respond to everybody else that's asking him about, oh shit, I saw that, I heard that this, and this happened. How would he respond to these people? Because that individual would have way more than just that going on. And the mistake that people make is that they just let everything else go to shit because of one little thing that they could have overcame easily by just leveling up their fucking life. You got to level up your life. Look, there's always going to be haters. There's always going to be people talking shit. There's always going to be people that are going to try to bring you down and burn what you have already are either building or have already built. There's always going to be that shit. However, you as an individual, as the captain of your ship, when some shit goes wrong, you can't be the first one to aboard deck and leave and let everybody fucking sink in your ship. That's irresponsible. You're a fucking leader, right? You're supposed to be holding yourself accountable to the highest level and say, okay, this storm is here, but I'm the fucking captain and I'm going to navigate through this fucking storm like nobody has ever fucking done before. I'm going to make sure that we get to shore. You know why? Because that's my fucking obligation as a man or whatever it is as a woman, right? So at the end of the day, you have to continuously push through every single day. You will get challenged. Yes. There's no such thing as, man, I can't wait to get to this level so I don't have to get challenged. No, that shit doesn't work. It doesn't fucking work. So if you want to better your health, take the notes that you have to take and apply it. Now, again, it's all up to the individual. There's nothing that I can do other than, share with you my knowledge, my wisdom through experiences and references that I have and knowledge that I've learned, passed down from my teachers to help you understand these things. However, beyond that point, it's up to you to now drink the water. Lastly, one last thing that I want to talk about is becoming too comfortable. Because I know that a lot of people now, when they achieve a certain amount of level of success, it's happened to all of us. they start to begin to become too comfortable. And what ends up happening? As soon as that individual starts to become comfortable, things start to slowly leave his life. The things that he started to manifest, the things that he started to create, slowly start moving on, slowly start to go somewhere else. For example, I'll give you an example. When I first started in business, right, I got 4 listings in on my 8th month in the business. Right now, some of you guys may know the first 2 years in real estate, 87 and 90% of people fail the first 2 years. I happened to get my first listing 8 months in, and then I got 3 more right after, like in the same week or two. And then after I got these listings, what ended up happening? Shit, I had to learn a lot of things, and then I stopped doing what I was doing initially to get the business, which was going door to door and cold calling, because I was getting too stuck in the process of selling the listings, which is another process, of course, but that has its own time and its own place. So by me taking the time that I would use to call in the mornings, and me taking that time and putting it into, getting busy with shit that I could have handled in the afternoon, right? Because look, there's a basic principle that if you don't establish a boundary towards a specific activity, it could take up your whole day. As long as you allow an infinite amount of time for whatever it is that you're doing, given task, you can take all fucking day doing this shit. So you can consume yourself with busy work, or you can structure yourself in a way that it would generate more business. Back to the example, because I stopped doing the things that got me to manifest that opportunity of more business, 3 months after that, the listings sold, and I had nothing else in the pipeline. And now it took me another 3 fucking months. So it took me about another fucking 6 months to generate more business, right? So the lesson in that example is, by me not being the character that I was that generated the business, I stopped getting the business. And that's how life works in every single fucking avenue. Every avenue. Relationships, wealth, health. You go to the gym, you stop going to the gym, what's going to happen? You start eating healthy, you stop eating healthy, what's going to happen? It's the alchemy of life. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, any comments, any feedback, feel free to leave it down below. Feel free to share this with a friend. Give it a thumbs up if you appreciated the video, and I'll catch you guys in another one. Peace.